The sacrament of matrimony is really a gift from God. God has created us in His image and likeness and given us this beautiful sacrament of matrimony so that husband and wife can complete each other. And we know that in the understanding of the church, the sacrament of matrimony is truly an expression of the perfect love of God for humanity. When a couple is deeply in love with each other, they are participating in the love of God. When a couple have children, they are being fruitful in love. And the children will enrich their life and give meaning and purpose. But even this, although the sacrament of matrimony is so beautiful, many people don't really understand what this sacrament of matrimony is all about. In the ancient world, marriage was more seen as an economic value or an utility value to ensure the survival of the race, the family name, or to have children to work in the farm, to look after the elderly when they are old. It was more for functioning purpose, not based on love and intimacy. That was secondary. The main primary purpose of marriage was to protect humanity and to protect the family. Ironically, today's understanding of marriage has gone to the other extreme. There is something positive, but it is certainly lopsided. Today, the emphasis on marriage today is companionship, love, intimacy. Today, this is what is being underscored. Procreation is not necessary. It's no more considered a property of marriage for the modern people. That is the least important. In fact, they just want to be married and take care of each other. They don't want to have children. Children are nuisance, they say. And this is where the lopsidedness of this whole modern approach to marriage. But what is beautiful is the emphasis on relationship, intimacy. Again, unfortunately, it has also brought to the other extreme. If intimacy is the only property, not procreation, then you can also marry people of the same sex. It doesn't matter there, because it's not about procreation. It's not about being fruitful in marriage. But the point that I want to underscore is this. The question of intimacy, the question of being fruitful in marriage, they are important properties. This is what makes a marriage really beautiful and lasting. But then again, there are some people, because the greatest challenge in the world today is to protect marriages, protect relationships, not just marriages. We know that today relationships are very, very fragile. So many people who are married ends in divorce. We change relationships sometimes like changing clothes, one after another, because a lot of instability, a lot of emotional instability to sustain a relationship. Because many of us are very emotionally wounded because of upbringing, dysfunctional family. And so the ability to cultivate authentic relationship is very much lacking. And that is why there are many people who just simply don't want to continue relationship. They just give up on relationship, they live for themselves. Or they live for pleasures. But their life is empty. Today we are told that in the resurrection, this relationship will continue. In a new form, of course, not a straight continuity, but the relationship of love, of being capable of loving like sons of God, like angels, where we are no more possessive of people, that we are truly inclusive in our love. And that is the height of happiness, to share in that life of God. And marriage is actually a foretaste of this inclusive love that we will share with God at the end of our life.